Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing something that I've needed to do for quite a while now, and I've just been putting it off, but I thought it's a rainy day out, I'm not doing anything else. Let's reorganize and clear out my kitchen cabinets. I can't put it off any longer, and I thought I'd bring you guys along so you can see what's in my cabinets, I didn't like buy anything to like organize. I'm just gonna put everything back. You'll see. It's in dire need. Alright, so let's get this job done. So starting out with the first cabinet, this is where we keep our plates and bowls and cups. This cabinet wasn't as bad as the others. There's a few that aren't as bad and don't need it as bad, but I did go through and just put the glass with the glass cups, and then just put the bowls in better order and try to straighten it up a little. So this cabinet is where we keep a lot of our sides, the ones in like the bags. So noodles, potatoes, rice, and then also like canned vegetables. We did have our deep fryer in there, but I didn't like it, so I took it out and hoped that I could fit it into a different cabinet after I cleared one out. So that's that cabinet. This cabinet is kind of a mess. It's where we keep like things that are mine and my husband's. So mine, you'll see, is my shelf, and the one above that is his shelf, and the one on top is just random things. So I'm going through and trying to like make it look better. They kind of end up all crazy, but he had some random stuff in there, like some old wallets, so I just took that stuff out and put back in the stuff that he would eat as snacks. This cabinet is all like baking supplies, so sugar, flour, anything that you'd like bake with. So I have these canisters, but there's like this weird wood thing on the bottom of that cabinet. You can kind of see it where it doesn't let everything lay flat. So I had to kind of finagle around that, but I put like the things that we don't really use in the back, and then the baking soda, cooking oil, cooking spray all towards the front. This cabinet wasn't so bad because I have these like dividers that I made out of old like cereal boxes. I just cut them to make them shorter, and then that's how I organize all my spices. So this cabinet wasn't as bad. I just kind of organized the things that don't fit in that, put the things that we use more often in the front, or the middle shelf there where it's easier to reach. So this is one of the cabinets that was really in need of some organization, and I think that is for everybody. Their Tupperware cabinet or drawer or whatever you have yours in. Mine ends up being a complete mess after you take one thing out. So I'm gonna take out everything and then make sure that each container has its own lid, and then get rid of whatever doesn't. So this took some time to like sort it all out and get it how I wanted it, because this cabinet isn't that big. So you'll see me go through and try to find lids for stuff, and then try to organize it a certain way, and that way didn't fit, and I had to try something else. So eventually I got it. this cabinet is another one that needed some help. This is under the sink, and it's where we keep all of like the cleaning stuff, our little tool bag, any random little thing that doesn't have its own place. So also there's like a slow leak from our sink, so I have a little bowl under there to try to catch the water. But we had a big thing, our garbage disposal messed up and it leaked all over. So this was another reason that I needed to clean this out, because I got all the water out, but it left a big mess and I needed to scrub that out. So that's what I'm doing now. And then how I'm going to put everything back in is the stuff that I don't use, put it towards the back. The stuff that I do use, like my dish soap, my dish tabs, I'm going to put that towards the front so it's easily reachable. And yep, that's what I did for this cabinet. This cabinet is where I keep like dish towels and dish rags and just random stuff that I don't want to like put away and forget about, so it ends up in this cabinet. So I'm just going to take everything out. I did end up going through and deciding I didn't want some of the stuff, so I put that in my donation pile, and then just putting everything back in, trying to make it easier. Instead of folding my dish towels, I ended up rolling them. That ended up saving a lot of space. I have this weird obsession with dish towels. I don't know what it is, but anytime I see a dish towel at Walmart, and I'm like, ooh, a dish towel for 88 cents, let's buy it. So I have like 20 dish towels, and I use them all, so I can't seem to part with any. So this is where we keep like our skillets and cooking pots, and then on the top there you see that Tupperware bowl that has like our like slicer, like potato slicer, and like hand mixer, and everything's pretty organized in there, so I just put everything in there nicely. And then under our stove, I just kind of reorganized, put the things on the bottom that we don't use as often, and then the pan that I use a lot, I put that right on the top. So these last two cabinets here are the whole reason that I needed to do this reorganizing, and I just dropped a whole box of lasagna on the floor. Anyway, I'm going through, I'm looking at all the stuff to see if it's expired, just like that, expired in 2008. So going through and getting rid of all that stuff, and then trying to put it in a nicer way, because some of the stuff I didn't even realize that we had. And yeah, I think it's a good idea to go and clean your pantry area just for that reason. So these two cabinets were probably the worst, definitely the worst out of all of them. So just going through, putting everything nicely where I can see it. I don't have too much rhyme or reason about how, mostly the top is like potatoes, pasta, things in the back is for like special recipes, and then the next cabinet down is like macaroni and cheese, spaghetti sauces, refried beans, things that we use but are not as often. . 。 And this ended up being the perfect spot for the fryer. So this cabinet is the worst by far. This is where like the empty grocery bags go, the dog treats, the dog food. We have our trash cans down there, and as you can see, it was just absolute chaos. So I'm just gonna go through and I'm gonna get rid of all these bags. I have enough in this little container here. I'm gonna keep all those and then get rid of the others because I'm never gonna use all those garbage or plastic bags. That didn't take near as long as I thought it would. I got it all done in one go. So I'm so happy. I've been wanting to do that for so long. And now it's done. And my mind feels less jumbled. I think I'm gonna let you go here and get some lunch. It took me about an hour or so. So I'm kind of hungry. Anyways, thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope you liked it. Please leave me a comment, a like, and subscribe if you're new. And when I'm so close to 400 subscribers, so please hit subscribe and help me grow my channel. When I hit 500 subscribers, I plan on doing a little giveaway for you guys because you guys are awesome and so supportive, and there's a few of you that comment on every one of my videos, and I've really grown close to you, so I really appreciate that. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!